over pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall, and we're off from Tampa. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Spat in the air to start us off. That's caught. He found some space. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Tony.
There he is on 3rd and short. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 1879 Broncos. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Shot. Gotta be lying.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Breaks the tackle.
World, you on?
Outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of
World.
downs.
The ball. Yo, World, you here? What up? I need you to do me a favor. Go on to MSL and Go to Tony and Reggie's game and go to Force. Don't give nobody a fourth ring. I know, he said it. That nigga Reggie was in my ear for 2 hours, so I didn't think they were playing. So just click on the game and go to Force, no win.
I got you.
So a new set of downs. First and 10.
What's up, Jermaine Lane?
Here's the give to Irving. And he scampers ahead.
I hate these rain games, bro.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra buck a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled
Oh my God, man! Just fuck.
Backer spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Rose caught. That play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. He's able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead, early momentum with that field.
You really going to bed, though? I'm not here. Talk to me. Talk to me.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Yo,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
you're playing right now.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
As soon as their game is done, I'm advancing. You started that for me.
From college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Stroud from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, Stroud. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready,
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 43.
ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
Well, it doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Can't push the ball down the field like that.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Henry running to the left. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Dropping back to throw.
Yes, sir.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This one falls incomplete.
Situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a 48-yard look for him. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Brooks now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here's Stroud now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All right.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Yard pickup. First down, Texan.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Again, Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They're throwing it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9 3-point advantage. McLaughlin sets out the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 10. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8.
Understanding the items you use.
This makes it up to the 25.
So, doctors about to, that's what I'm saying. Doctors about to perform their surgery. I was saying the doctors about to do their thing. The doctors about to perform their surgery, everything is clean and in the right position.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
So they like it.
Stroud off of play action. Ryan sometime right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After that play,
shit would have let me
some
click
concern
on.
out
I'm
there,
picking that
and
shit
now
up.
we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Joe. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
I mean, my rule he can, but I don't care against me. Nah, it's no fault for interest. This is the 3rd quarter he could have went for because you're down by 2 scores.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Texans set to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. His work begins in the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. To the air. Stroud. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Throwing is Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At the Texans' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from the 37.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of Cole. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 17-yard line.
19 Lions. 79.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Mecca Buka, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Oh, geez,
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Texans 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Bucks now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
All right.
He's back to throw. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed out right. Culp with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and turned this drive.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mecca Egbuka, the intended target. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying down the middle with Henry. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him only 1 yard on that play, Brock. They're left with 4th and goal at the 4.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts at the 9. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10, here's Jones. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now it's Stroud. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 33. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Houston. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Texans drop the lead back to 13. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Duvernay on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the give, this is Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Here we go. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Feels this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Texans take over first and 10.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 32.
First down, Houston.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this one up to the 41.
And back man, we got to play
Very manageable
AGS.
now, third and short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's running with it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On the quick, right?
running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. On play action, here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Oh, ready. 118. What's up? Look the hot. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tank Dell the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Is complete to Cook. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Irving trying to run for the first. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Once again, Irving. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's robbed, that ball's free, and the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too.
I can't
So
do
close
that.
to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Jermaine in here?
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Swap. Another swap.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stroud. Just got it away before they the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Look hot. On the quick, right?
Desperation time here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
First down. A gain of 36 yards. And the Texans first down.
11. Hey, Uno Mars.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Jones once more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. Up to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brooks now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. This one quickly to down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Looking to throw, Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock gets third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Stroud off of play action. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Blocking 18.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new